Well, 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 well. Isn't it a fancy? It's a fancy time, isn't it? Isn't it lovely out here? What are y'all doing? How is everyone? Let's let's wait a couple minutes, and we'll talk about remembering to forget and forgetting to remember. See who comes up in here. Hmm. Nice. I'll talk about some tea. Let's talk about tea. I like that. I like tea. I think it'll be tea time. So you go golfing, you have a tea time. You know, if you're a woman, you could go have a cup of tea. And if you're a dude, you play golf. You have tea time. What's the tea time? Let's tee off. Let's talk about let's talk about that. Let's talk about remembering and forgetting in tea times and things. Hi guys, how you doing? Who's here? What's what is good in here? Who is here? Who are you? Introduce. Don't let me get. I can't scream today. I wilded out too much yesterday. There's no, but introduce yourself, you foolish freak. Who are you? Who's in here? Who has entered the room? Player one, player two, player two. Who are you? Who's in here? Who's in here? Mm, meditate on it. Sit here till somebody says something. Until you, whoever you, oh, you're not here. What are you doing? Because this is live, I always wait. This, I don't know why I'm worried about this. It will not be reposted. All my shows now, from now on, um, I'm pretty sure every one of my shows from now on will just be deleted after I make them. So if you're here, you're here. If you're not, fuck you. Hmm. Shiny, delightful. Hmm. 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 This show is basically um, just a like a timer. So I can go so I know so I can look up here and see how many minutes are over here. So I can so I can get my tea. I'm making tea right now. That's all it's for. Hello, hello. Who is this? Who is over there? And we're talking about tea, golf, and remembering and forgetting. Who's here? Who are you? Who are you? Which one of you um, dirty rascals is in the room? Who's here? Who is it? Who are you? Lurking in the background. There, I see you. Tell me tell me your name. Tell me your name. I got some tea. I got some tea over here going. Oh, chaga. Cooking some chaga up. Obviously, I'm making a mess here. But who's here? Tell me who you are. That we can start talking. Once you tell me who you are. Oh, here it is. Look at this guy right here. What's up, Jessica? I'm gonna drink out this guy right here. Give me 1 second, Jessica, and we'll talk about some tea. Like right now, what I'm making is it's not tea. I mean, I guess everything that you kind of you boil, even a soup, in 2 degrees of tea. Oh, this is gonna be so glorious. I thought the whole chaga's in there too. That's fine. And then I got honey. Hey, honey. Woke up, I was like, I need a little bit of honey. You want to get over a hangover? The best way to get over a hangover is honey. A jar of honey. Best honey in the world. No, chaga. See? Chaga, not chocolate. Here. Chaga. You see? Best way to get over a hangover is definitely honey. Because what you've done is you've unleashed some of the. Oh, there we go. You need more glucose in your system, basically. All right, let me get. And aren't these just the cutest spoons? Nice dollop of honey. We'll put that in the chaga. And also lemon's gonna help. Lemon and honey, but there's no. I don't have. Well, you know what? I do have lemons. So if you would just let your lemons. You see this? This was a lemon that you could take an orange, you could take a lemon, you could take a lime, and you let it sit. You just let it there, and it doesn't go bad. It doesn't spoil, but you get this really intense flavor out of it. There's much less water in it. It's dehydrated itself. So here we have an orange and a lemon. This is what happens. Cooking with pan. This is correct. Yes. Just let them sit. They don't go bad. Now, different kinds of fruit some will turn into, like if you let some fruit sit, they'll turn into alcohol. This is not alcohol. This is like a compressed version. This is like you bite into this. The smell of this is fucking fabulous. It's the most intense it's like like you could take this and you could put it on a grater. What's up, Sean Clown? Hold on 1 second. Let me make this. Let me make this tea. Let me after fucking wilding out for like 2-3 days, whatever the fuck is going on. And here's what you get. You get this. You get this. It's like, have you ever in the oven? Usually what they do is they'll take the peels or the rind, and you'll put it into the oven, and you put some sugar. But this shit is fucking, and there's just like right now because I haven't let it, it's not. There's still a little juice left. Oh my god, I'm putting it. It's like this is cooking with pan show. Look at, there's just this little juice left in here. You can see it just drip, 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 drip. Ooh, oh my god. chaga tea with honey and lemon. This is gorgeous. And you know what? Because I want to, because we're gonna get real crazy with it today, because this is the this ain't this I told you, these shows now are these you get this and I take it off. Nobody gets to see this ever fucking again. Not for any other reason. I mean, we still up trust me, we dropping bombs out here. But I'm gonna take an orange too, because what the lemon's gonna do, it's gonna be so acidic, and you get this orange that's gonna round the flavor out. And I'm gonna use this orange here. Oh my god. Now usually I'm not gonna be this much of a fucking mess. And so now we have this orange here, and this orange is actually older. This is a tangerine. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna drop that in there. And I want to drink this right away. It's too fucking hot. And so I'm gonna take like I wouldn't really suggest putting ice cubes in your stuff. I'm gonna need another one. I want to drink that like right away. I don't suggest doing that. That's just because I'm an idiot, and that's what happens whenever I'm doing. Don't worry about me. Just worry about your goddamn self. And maybe today, I can show you about coconuts. I wanted this yesterday, but I didn't have a way of opening the coconut up. I was like, I don't have my screw, my drill, and I don't have a nail. So usually you'd use a screw or a drill, a screw with a drill, or you use a hammer and a nail. I didn't have any of these things. I was like, well, how the fuck am I gonna open this? So let me try this out. Oh my god, it's so good. Chaga is like the beast. And we'll get into some of my other herbs soon. There's we got a couple different herbs to work with, but this is it. Just give me 1 second, y'all. Oh my god, like I can feel the energy that I drained out of myself. See what? here's what we do with alcohol. Here's what we do with alcohol. What we do with alcohol. So I've been on this fucking bender for a few days. What we're doing is we're taking energy from the future, and we're pulling it back to us in the present moment with alcohol. That's what it does. And so that's why, like, when you get a hangover, you just like you're spent for a couple days, because you're taking out of a credit system of what your future energy would be, but we reinstill it into ourselves. So you distill what is vodka or any of the other spirits. You're pulling a future spirit into yourself in the present moment, and then we feel like, oh man, what did I do? Why did I was that on credit? Was that on debit? And you're just like, oh man, tomorrow I'm gonna pay for this tomorrow. But you don't really have to pay for it. You see, there's nothing to pay for. Everything was paid for in advance. Like, we paid for it when we were born into this system. Mm. What we can do, we can fill up a cup. Read this. Better than 1,000 hollow words is one that will bring peace. So as I sip on this nectar, I can meditate on that. As I'm speaking, sometimes people think I'm speaking foolishly, or like a clown or a weirdo, but I'm in very deep meditation. And when I drink that, what I'm doing is I'm furnishing my temple. If you furnish your house, you furnish your mind, you furnish your temple. It's you're putting more into you from what you thought you lost back over there. Where did it go? I spent all my energy. What's up, Cam? Zen, I'm going to lead you through a brief meditation right now. Well, you may go for it. What's the meditation? Uh, instruct me, teacher. What must you say? Close my eyes. But if I close my eyes, I won't be able to read what you're saying, Cam. You can't speak to me like that. Like, I close my eyes, but keep them open to read. You becoming as stupid as me? You giving me duality dialogues? Close your eyes, but keep them open to read. I like that. That's a good one. Jessica, you still here? What's up, freak? Allow yourself to notice your mind, observing the slowness of your breath. What if your mind was breathing? Now, I'm gonna go ahead and just yeah, okay, here. I'm gonna go ahead and just I'm gonna jump the shark right now. I'm gonna go ahead and jump the shark right now. Here we go. All these teachers talk about Freak 154. Good to see you, my friend. All these teachers, they tell you to meditate on the spirit or the breath. What if I tell you stop breathing? Don't ever breathe again. Then what will your mind think about? Do you think that I need to breathe to talk? I only breathe so I can have that laugh right there. So I go, don't breathe. You were shown the ways of the earth. You were shown the ways that fire works. Fire was already in you. You were shown how to take water, the waterways, which you thought was currency. But then I told you about the banks, and then I told you about air, and we said let's breathe air. But if you don't need earth because we don't need to eat, yeah, we're gonna do it. You're gonna get it now. If we're not our body, if we're spirit in nature, it says we don't really need our body. We're a spiritual being having a human experience inside of a physical body. Drop your fucking body. Okay, no, we got rid of the earth. Get rid of the water. Okay, we can fast. We don't need water. We can do the pee pee, or we can do just breathe. We can be breatharians. But what if you don't need to breathe? What if that was just one function? Just like you could close your eyes. Could you close your ears? Could you close your nose? You ever in a stinky ass fucking bathroom and you have to stop breathing, but you're not gonna be like, oh, I can't breathe. You could do this thing where you just put your tongue that causes. So now I can't smell anything. Close your ears, close your eyes, close your ears, close your nose. Now close your mouth. Do you need to breathe? Or do we require what you call oxygen? And we can go neo on it. So you think that's air you're breathing? Somebody told you breathe oxygen. You don't breathe oxygen. What you can jogger right now? You think you drink water or whatever. I'm fucking like, what is this? This is just, it's delicious. I enjoy it. You think you breathe? Why would you breathe? What's up? What's up, Daniel Benson? Hi, Jessica. Huh. So meditate on the idea that you don't need to breathe because they teach you in the orange schools. Orange is part of self mastery. This is why the monks wear the orange. Orange means 33. It's a Masonic thing. But there's much higher levels to masonry. There's very high levels to masonry. There are what do you think? You think you get knowledge like people like I read a book and I know about the Masons and I know what all these people are doing. You don't know shit. You don't know what the masters are doing. A master would never call himself a master. So you go through the orange. We're walking through the chakras. What's red, orange, yellow? Who are the people that are, who do we why do people wear white robes? Why do people wear black robes? Okay, now these are polarities. And why everybody's like, ooh, the monks. They're like, here's what the monks are doing. They have a bowl and a spoon to feed themselves. And they hit the bang, or they ring the bowl, right? And it goes, and it vibrates a certain chakra with the color they're wearing. Why they do that? They don't even know why they're doing that, but they talk about breath. This is fucking delicious. This is delicious, right here. Like everybody wants to do this. Everybody wants to do this here. The teaching is this. I'm doing that somewhere else. I'm doing that somewhere else. I'll show you again. This I'm already doing. Low level motherfuckers. I love that word, motherfuckers. That we're already doing that. People that you see doing that here are complacent. They're mindless. They're mindless drones. I'm doing that already. I'm doing that while I speak. Are you starting to get it yet? I work with my physical body. I like it. I like. Oh, there. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's so nice. Why would I? Oh, look at this. Look what I have right here. Look what I have. Let's see. Like, that's why that's there. Let me go find this. Let me go find this little thing over here where I left it. And what we'll do is, and after this, we'll just clean up the house a little bit. Hmm. Bless the screen, bless myself, bless the little puppy doggy. She don't like sage too much. The dog is always she don't like certain smells. She don't like sage. It's funny. Um, Meatwad will only we are just gonna do that for a little bit. Meatwad doesn't like alcohol at all, except for one friend of mine could feed her alcohol. Like he would, for whatever reason,
he would put like maybe because he was melanated, but I had lots of black friends, but it was just him that he could stick his finger in vodka and she would lick the vodka off his finger. But anyone else to get near her with alcohol, she would like be like get the fuck away from me. It's very funny. Yeah. Anyway, so what's that matter? Hey Cam, what's that bay leaf? Yeah. Bay leaf, they say if you know you put it. Here's the funny part about the bay leaf. They tell you in cooking, if you use the bay leaf, take it out. You don't leave it in the stew. You put it in and you take one or two. Because they say if you eat it, it will kill you. If you eat it, it will kill you, but you're gonna put it in the stew? That's weird. I'm gonna put poison in my food? A bay leaf will kill you? I mean, I eat bay leaf. I don't. That's a bay leaf tea is nice. You can put the bay leaf and oregano and just a really green tea. I mean, shit. I didn't have any here, or I mean, maybe I do. I'm gonna put it in my next chaga tea. Chaga and bay leaf and oregano. Maybe I'll even take some of that. Mm, that sage might work in there. But I only got it burnt. I don't have any. We burn it from both ends. Yeah, rising love. But you heard that before. You know what I'm talking about? With the bay leaf, they say don't eat it. That's why you put like two in a big stew. You ever just taste? Here, I got a question for everybody. They like to cook. You ever made yourself? Have you ever tasted what bay leaf is? Like take water, boil it, put a bay leaf in it, and see what it is. See what the flavor is. Everybody wants to put it in the stew, but nobody even knows what the flavor is because they never ate it. To me, that seems a little silly. Just taking somebody's advice and not actually knowing what it is. But damn, this chaga is nice right now. You know what? It's round two. Takes me 20 minutes to consume. That shit was good. Let's here as I'm sitting here looking at the mess, looking at the mess that I've made. What a fucking mess I've made here. Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny? You just make a fucking mess sometimes. But as I give proper credence to my man Savon Bomar, he says here's what we do. We just party, but then he don't say it like this. I'll say it like this. I'll tell you it like this. It's what he says. After you have a party, just clean up. Now he was talking about the body. He was talking about the experience we go through as humans. What you do, like right now, like everybody's like, then if you're so wise, why are you always causing havoc? Why are you making a mess? Life is a fucking beautiful mess. Life is crazy. Look at this. Okay, I dropped it. I'll pick it up. We'll go over here, see what's going on. Look at, as I'm talking to you, I'm just going, no, I made a little mess. I can clean up. See, it's easy. This is why I teach people about fasting and feasting, which is literally feasting is having a fucking party, and fasting is cleaning up. You have a physical body. You're here. We're doing this. This is done. Like we're already. This is the way you teach yourself. This is teaching yourself. I mean, look at. I'm in a loony bin over here. I got dots everywhere. Well, there it is. There you go. I got dots everywhere because it's funny. White ass kitchen. It was bland. So I was like, let me put some. Me and Ami was like, let's put these red and blue and green and yellow stickers on everything. I think it looks like confetti. I think it looks like a party in here. Yeah. Why not? And when we're done being here, I spend a little while, like I told you yesterday. It'll take me a little bit. I got these things. I got. Oh, you know what the next tea will be? I'm gonna make a sassafras tea next. And in fact, I'm gonna leave it out. I got the orange. Oh yes, I got the lemon. Oh yes, I got the coconuts, which ain't gonna get used. I got this thing over here. I got this thing over here. Okay. See, I can teach you while I'm cleaning. Because I'm teaching my entire my entire channel has 100% been about distilling this wisdom about cleaning and being an idiot. Like just how to make a mess of everything and have fun. And no, and after I do all this shit, it's easy. You know what the problem is with most people is this. They get stuck in this concept. Does that say concept? Oh no, here we're gonna go. Everybody gets stuck in this thing where they go, oh, I've made a mess. I've made a mess. Everything is terrible. Okay, I don't know what to do with this mess. Just move. Here we go. We just reorganize the whole. Clean this up in a little while. I'm not gonna do it on camera, but I'll show you. Put this over here. Put this over here. You want to do that with your body. You want to do it with your mind. We just clean up messes. Like this is. What do you think Mama does with the little baby? Like a good mother. You know, you got some fucked up. You got some fucked up mothers and fathers that don't show the children how to clean. You got some that will just clean up after. Then you got some that don't show how to clean. They just like it's a pigsty. And so we just clean up the whole thing. And back to the beginning. Because enough of cleaning right now. No more cleaning. Let's go over here. And who's here? What's going on? What do we want to talk about, y'all? Look at that. After we clean, we just take a nap. Or we can go, hey, y'all want to have a party again? Never. Ryan Duvall, you was never taught how to learn. The reason I know the shit that I know now is because all I did was I was in class. I was like an A, B plus student who the only reason I didn't get A plus is because I didn't really try hard, but I was there, and I got instructed. I was like, I didn't drink, I didn't smoke. I was like, this is how things work. One day I was like, is that really how it works? Is that really? And I then sit up, pay attention. I was like, I'm paying attention. Yes. How can you pay? Why do they want you to pay for everything? Pay attention. This is how deep the psychological programming goes. This is it. They tell you immediately to pay. They say pay attention. What? I thought we was in a land of free. I thought we was having freedom. The free dummies? Are we free? What's free? No, pay attention. What do you want? I thought we was in America or wherever people live, like because everybody got their mottos and whatever. But see how deep the programming goes. This is NLP, neuro linguistic programming, NLP, neuro linguistic programming. It's MK Ultra, but it's to such a high level. They done told you in kindergarten. They say come to school. You can play all day. You can play with Play-Doh. Can I play with Socrates or just Play-Doh? It's Play-Doh. I can mold it to be anything I want. But then, and so you can be anywhere you want. There's no, you're not really. But then in first grade, they lure you in. They lured you in with a lure. They lord over you and lure you in with a lure and a lure to catch you like a little fish. So now you in school. And what school of fish? It's a school of fish. They put you in kindergarten, so you're happy for that first year. And you don't come home every day going, I fucking hate school. Because they gave you an indoctrination of 9 months. In kindergarten, kinder means kindling, to start you a flame, to burn you. They put you through 12 years. 12 Horuses, the 12 cycles. It's astrological. And then in first grade, you have to sit in rows in a class. 6x4. Maybe 5x5. It depends on the school, but most of the time it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And sometimes it's 5x6. Sometimes you can jam 60, you can jam 30 kids in a classroom. Look at the classroom. Pay attention. Look, why are we paying attention? Attenuation? To get to graduation? The word gradation or graduate is to gradiate or to be gradient, which is literally called the word grade. What grade did you get on the test? What grade are you in? It literally means to retard you. Retardation. This is why I think it's so fucking funny. The puppy can't find. Oh, there you go, baby. Good girl. The word grade. So you get a grade on a test. You in what grade? Grading everything. Shaking you through these sifters, causing you to be retarded. Because if you don't realize, I'm gonna do this. I'm going back to early work that I've done for y'all, because a lot of y'all don't know me like that. When they're shaking you through the system, they're great. They're retarding you. It takes. Do the mathematics for yourself right now. You want to play with matter? You want to play with mathematics? You want to play with mother? You sit in a classroom, let's say for your first year of school, and you go there for 8 hours, just like work. I mean, it didn't work just like a job. You go there for 8 hours, and you do that for what? How many hours? How many hours in a year do you go? Like how many in a year? You're gonna go 8, and then you're gonna get your summers off. You get your little winter vacation. And you get these, 40 weeks? 40 out of 52 weeks. Now, if you're really good at your job, you might get that many weeks of vacation. Most people ain't getting that much vacation. So 40 hours a week. 40 hours in a week, and 40 out of 52 weeks is what you go to school in. So 40. So every week you're spending 40 hours in a school setting every week. Now do 40 hours times. This is simple mathematics. This is basic. This is childish shit right here. 40 times 40. What's that? What's 40 times 40? 1,600. Thank you, Aryan Rams. Now 1,600 times 12 fucking years. But let's not talk about kindergarten. Let's just say 12 years times 1,600. What's that? 12 times 1,600. And they're going to give you homework too. Let's not forget about that. They're going to give you homework. Was this not enough? 19,200. We're talking 20,000 fucking hours of indoctrinating your goddamn mind to believe that you need to pay attention. But you know what? Now, for all the good the school could do, you could teach children the basics of life in about 200 hours. You know what? I'll give them 1,000. I'll give them 1,000 hours 1,000 hours will train a child properly in the basics of mathematics and the basics of language. For me to know all this shit, it didn't come from going to school for 20,000 hours. This came from after school. This is after class. And then what do they tell you to do? They tell you to go to college, university. But they never taught you what your body was. People were up in arms about, can we teach kids sex education? People don't even want that. Then you got to go to Sunday school. You want to go to church, and they give you homework. Then you go to college, university. You don't even know how your body works. But you want to be a master at knowing the body? After you've learned all this stuff that you need to know, then you got to go another additional 8 years. 8 years. 8 years to become a doctor in something? What the fuck? I mean, some you could get away with 5 years. 5 years. But if you want to be a real 5 physical, you become a doctor. Most people want you got your bachelor, your bachelor's, you got your 2 years, you got your 4-year programs, and then if you really want it, you got to go 8 years. I went to college during high school. You didn't think you could do that. But that's not why I know what I know. It had nothing to do with the educational system. It had to do with me relieving myself, getting rid of, remembering to forget about the shit they taught me, because they taught is to pull something tight. Put that neck noose on. Put that tie on. We're going to go work on that chaga right now. Stay there, puppy. You're good. You're good, honey. And then y'all can tell me what we talking about next. Did I just say next? Necktie? Huh? Nice. Oop. He said, what did I end up drinking last night? I'll tell you in a second. Let me, oh, you know what? So stupid. I was looking for this. And imagine that I left it exactly where I needed it to be. As usual. Oh, man. And so here's how this chaga works. You can keep reusing the little nuggets. So look at that. Look at this dark ass. Look at this. And I gotta put you guys I'm not gonna put you down, but I'm gonna put you right here. And as soon as we go live with this, as soon as I get my tripod and all this shit, we're gonna we'll do this cooking with hands show. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So you get a different side of the Zen teacher, because it's kind of gonna be like this, which is master crafting how to cook, how to clean. And I'm still gonna be delivering wild amounts of wisdom. Honey, this is it, honey. This is the honey I was talking about. Look at that shit. It's just fucking amazing. Now drop that in there. And we'll go through how to hold a knife. I'm gonna tell you about this. Lesson 101, how to hold a knife. Is that how you hold a knife? No. Here's how you hold a knife. Lesson 101. Now, what you're looking for here is the balance point in the knife. It's right there. Look at this beautiful piece of cutlery right here. Now that's the balance point. So I hold it like this. And so my fingers go back here, and these two fingers go here. That's how you hold a knife. But the most important thing you can learn about how to hold a knife is, that doesn't even bother me. But that you got to be professional to do that. Don't do that. Don't you dare do that. This is not how we go here. Here, pinch the blade. Here, but most importantly, when you have a knife, right now as I'm talking to you, I'm thinking about where my heels and my toes are on the ground. This is master class. It's a 101 lesson because you need to know what you're doing with the knife. And I'm thinking about this because you shouldn't be in a kitchen with bare feet. I am, because I know something y'all don't know. Because you're supposed to be paying attention where your feet are. Mm. Oh yes, look at this. Oh yes, we got this lemon again. Ah! Just drip, 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 drip. That little old, ancient, aged lemon. Oh my! You know what? I'm gonna drop it right in. Fuck it. We're gonna have that. And then let's get this. So I got orange over here too. Let me just. But it's a. I showed you all this yesterday, but I'm gonna show you again because there's some new people here. I could tell my. I apologize if this seems like I'm repeating myself, but this is for. Oh! Back of the plate right here. If you don't have a knife sharpener, this ceramic right here is what's going to this ceramic piece right here. You can sharpen your knife. You take it at about, oh, I don't know, just a little bit of an angle. What you're doing is you're just getting the burrs off of there. And then we'll clean the knife off because now what we've done, we'll just clean that off. It's gonna be a little yeah, there it is. Little burrs come off of there, and you can cut shit better. But because I noticed that it was a little difficult to cut that. Oh shit! It was a little difficult to cut that last piece there. Let me just get. You know what? I want right here. Oh, look at that. Much easier to cut. Look at this orange. Look at this old ancient. It smells like a candied fucking orange. And because such a weirdo, I'm gonna go ahead and I want to drink this right now. I don't suggest this. I suggest waiting because waiting is more betters. But I want to drink this because I'm still fixing this hangover I got here. I need just a little more honey in there. Give me 1 second, yo. I just need a little bit more honey in there. So what are we talking about next? What are we gonna get into here? And oh yeah, so somebody asked me what was I drinking last night. It was a bunch of different shit, man. It was a bunch of different shit, but it was basically I was just staying with the vodka. I've been doing that because it was on special at the store. It was on sale. Which was nice. Not that everything in the store wasn't on sale, but so we got chaga. We got you know what I'm gonna do next? I don't know why I didn't do it. I'm gonna do that sassafras. I think that's Gary Baxter's. I think that's due to Gary Baxter. I think that's even why I got sassafras here. Wasn't it me and you, Gary Baxter, talking about how to make root beer? Root beer, the key ingredient in root beer is sassafras. And I got it right here. And we'll be working with this next time. Sassafras? Yeah. That was back when I was over on another little part of New Orleans. Oh yes, it's so good. Yeah, you're the one I think pretty much got me into the sassafras. It has this really delicious flavor. Sassafras and mint. Y'all want to know how to make root beer? Or just a tea? Root beer. It's the beer of the roots. root beer is amazing. The only root beer they got out there that actually has alcohol in it is disgusting, because they put too much sugar in it at the end. It's fucking filthy. It's, I forget the name of it, but there's some breweries that make really good root beer. So soon enough, just like everybody said, you guys can sample some of the delicious nectars of a Zen brewery. I'm just waiting for the right person to come across my path that wants to do a brewery with me, because motherfucker alchemists like me, we can brew sacred and herbal healing beers and all sorts of this shit. Who's in here? What's up, good peoples? Yep. Arian Rats, I ain't learned shit at school. Yep. What's up, Shaman Clown? You're a master at 10,000 hours, yeah. What comes after being a master, which is master? You thought everybody out here is like, oh, masonry. You had the board on your head when you went through 12 years of school because you got schooled to become a master. A mother star? Yeah, class on how the body works. You could teach a kid, which is a goat, a baby goat. Don't call a child a kid because it's a baby goat. But these baby goats out here, we could teach them in a year and a half everything that a doctor knows. But most of what the things the doctor knows, that's why you say, oh, we can doctor it up. It means it's foolish. But to learn, because they're dealing with poison. They're pharmakia. Pharmakia in the pharmaceutical companies comes from pharmia. The pharmacy is literally the art of poisoning people. Go look up the word pharma. PHARMA. Go find out the root of that. It means poison. Poison makers, poison sellers. Now, the part of it that they know is next to nothing. Well, how the body works? They don't know how body works. They know how drugs work. I'm going to say that again because it's worth repeating. Doctors know how drugs work and how poisons work. They don't know how the body works. You show me a doctor that was schooled at all in nutrition and self-regulate, but you can't. They don't teach it there. Because if a doctor ever got instructed on how is this motherfucker almost 40 years old, drinks like a fucking fish, and knows all he knows, how they couldn't tell you who I am. They can't tell you shit about me. They can't tell you shit about yourself because they don't know themselves. They don't know who they are because they weren't schooled on it. They're the farthest thing from knowing self. This is why they make money to sell you poisons, because they don't know what the human body is. Why you think doctors always got glasses on? Because them motherfuckers can't see. They can't see. Doctors be going bald out here. They be going bald, scribbly handwriting. They got glasses on. Oh, if you have glasses, it's a sign of intelligence. No, it's a sign that you're a fucking idiot. That's what it is. You wear glasses, it's a sign that you're a fucking retard. You're a clown. Like, in the worst way. A clown is supposed to be, how me and Shaman Clown get down. We'd be the good parts of it. But this dude here, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go off on this cocksucker. This dude out here. See, I'm sober and straight right now. We just on chaga, but I'm gonna go off on this motherfucker right here. I'm not even gonna call his name out, but you all know who it is. He told people don't sun gaze, because people, he's sitting there, he's got his glasses on. He got little short ones and he's looking down here, and he's telling people don't sun gaze because I had to fix people's eyesight that were sun gazing because they burnt their retinas. They burnt their corneas, their retinas, whatever the fuck he called it. Which one did they burn? And he's sitting there with glasses on. I'm like, why don't you fix your own goddamn sight? I'm sitting here staring in the sun whenever I want. It didn't cause me any problems. In fact, I can see better than you. So how is it that he is, with his glasses on, fixing people's eyesight, trying to sell them some herbology? I don't sell herbs out here. You gonna sell dried up ass herbs to people? No, I will, but I will show you spirits. I'll take the living plant there, living right there, and I'll put it into this water, and I'll allow it to distill itself and give you a spirit substance of living energy, of nutrition. And I can see. Are you going to tell me alcohol is no good and staring in the sun is no good? What? What did this dude say? What did he say? Did he say that? Did he really have the audacity to say something that goes against the knowledge of God? You ever see this? I got no context in here. I mean, do I sound crazy? Do I sound weird? Do I sound like a lunatic? I know what the moon is. I know what the sun is. You gonna tell me with your glasses on, you gonna correct people's vision? What? Glasses and a necktie? Who you working for? Who you working for? Who you working for, homie? I'll tell you who I work with. Hey, I'll show you. I'll show you who I work with. It's right there. See all that shit? I work at this. Oh, I can work with this. I can work at this shit too. City Mystic. Which, I mean, I can work down here. I run around these streets all day. But most importantly, we out here like this. What you want me to tell you about? You want me to tell you this cloud right here? Look at this beautiful, look at that thing. You see it right there? Look at that. Look at that fucking thing. Oh, look at this fucking badass ride right here. Look at that fucking whip. God damn. You see that thing? That's how we roll. Whatever. He gonna ask for your money. He gonna make $150 a year when people believe in him. How he gonna fix people's vision? You gonna fix my vision? You blind as a bat. And that's not even that's actually a compliment to say blind as a bat, because the dude ain't even blind as a bat, because bats, like, I'm Batman, bitch. How's that? Why? Because I deal with sonar. I deal with sonar and sonoluminescence. I can smell you before I can see you. I can smell you through this television screen here. Anyways, sorry, I had a while on that cocksucker. Yeah, it was not Smirnoff. Aged lemon. Yeah, aged lemon is what's going on. Aged lemon is what's good. You didn't know that about that freak? Hey, freak, you didn't know about that knife? You're welcome, man. Pinch the blade. Pinch the blade. Uh-huh. And we'll do that next show. We'll do a whole... This whole channel is turning to Zen is cooking, cooking with pan. We're going from Zen to pan. We say with 3 letters, but... Homemade, yeah, the whole thing, man. Root beer is just fucking fabulous. You gotta have a really nice mint in there too. Yeah, because that's what does it mentally. Good God, it's time to hasten the Mason. Homeschooling with Zen. It's called the etymology of the word Zen. Brian Duvall, yeah, bro glasses, what the fuck? Boiled urine, I don't know anything about that. Daniel Benson, I don't know anything about that. You don't mind that I still, you want me to call you Branches, or you cool with Daniel Benson? Yeah, I think, well, I mean, for me, I'd rather just ferment it, you know? I mean, that's fermenting is boiling, but it's just doing it in a different process. Rising love, yeah, see, all the shit that I teach, even though, like, because when you're teaching, you can't actually be doing. But I have this unique quality about myself that I can teach and do at the same time. I don't do all the things that I teach about, you know, because it's whatever. Because like I know it's I already got the effects from doing it. I already got the high you know effects from staring at the sun and drinking the piss and all this. So I don't really do it that much. Rising love, is that the sun? What you talking about? What, the sun outside? Did I miss something here? Rising love. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. Let's have a party. Y'all can join me. Let's go out. Let's go out here. I didn't want to be out here because there's a fucking weird noise that's occurring. Maybe it's stopping. Yeah, there's like I think somebody's apartment has like a kind of like a fucking weird. I don't know what it is. I can hear. Let me see if it's out here. Let me go knock on somebody. I think somebody's not home and they have like an. You hear? Yeah, see, hear that? I can't hear that in my. But over here, yeah, it doesn't make it all the way in here. Okay, we good. Let's go have a party. Fuck it. Party time. See how quick life changes up on you. You just do anything you want. Look it, we have a party. Van Gogh vodka. Let's go. Question about aged urine, Gary Baxter. I have it in containers under my cabinets. The containers are made of glass. They are forming a mold, fuzziness, floating. I will probably get rid of it. I don't know anything about the mold, and that doesn't sound right. I never got. I've had urine go bad, and it's usually a bacteria can get in there. It's happened like once or twice. No, I mean, smell it. If it smells wrong, you know, you'll know. I don't think you probably should get rid of it. Maybe there was a contaminant on the lid. Maybe if you put a lid on it, you might have had maybe aluminum got in there or some shit, or it might just been like some bacteria from the air. Yeah, I wouldn't fuck with it. Like basically everybody's urine is a sour beer, you know, using that wild fermentation. There's more electricity in the air than your piss. There is more electricity in the air than your piss. Yes, I think so. Believe so. Yeah. Yeah, that noise is really frustrating. But I'm gonna try to shut it off. I shut that noise off by talking to you guys. I'll take my dog out in a second here. She want to go outside, I can tell, but maybe like 25 minutes. So what's next? What's next, yo? It's fucking party time. What time is it where you're at? What time is it? What time is it? It's 8 o'clock. Is it Friday? Holy shit, it's Friday. I got through the whole week. Clean as a whistle. Fun as anything. Teaching everybody. Dropping seeds. Dropping gems. Fully fucking ridiculous. Meditating the whole time. From another realm. And just sitting here like this. What is all the piss drinking supposed to do, Ryan Duvall? It cleanses, man. It's cleaning. It's the same thing as this shit is doing. You're dealing with pH level. You're dealing with different pHs. You're dealing with densities and acid alkaline. Acid and alkaline and densities. What's all the eating? You know, you say, Ryan Duvall, what's all the piss drinking do? What's all the eating? Why is everybody out here eating? The fuck are you eating for? If you don't realize that you're eating for enjoyment, you're eating for the wrong reason. Life is to be lived, and to should you eat poop, Ryan Duvall? You should probably eat your shit. You should. No one else should eat their shit, but you should eat your shit. You about to have me saying some stupid things. Is this what you want? You want to see me wild out on you? Don't ask a stupid question. You fucking ignorant prick. Get the fuck out of my room. I'll tell you like that. Should I eat my poop? I'm gonna drink my piss. Go study it. Go study it, you cocksucker. See, this is I will not accept you. You don't come here no more. Get the fuck out of here. Eat your shit, faggot. This is people think they come online because you got a barrier here, so you can say some dumb shit like, "Should I eat my poop too?" Why would you say that? You an hour in here. You been here before. I thought we was good. Are you gonna say something stupid like that? This what you want? You want to get told off? You want me to just? I'm not gonna block you, but don't say stupid shit. Ask a real question. You fucking retard. You fucking retarded faggot. Go suck a dick, you cocksucker. Go eat your own shit, you fucking flaming pile of dog shit. Okay, sorry, bye then. You take that route. Okay, I'll take any route I want. I'll put my fist up your ass. Is that what you want? You want to get fisted in your asshole, you fucking cunt? The fuck off here. Don't ask stupid shit like this. We don't have time for that. I'm straight sober. What you think? You think I'm just wiling out on you? Fuck out of here, retard. I don't know you. I never seen you before. I never met you in real life. You come see me in the streets, I guarantee you think you could see me in the streets and say, "Hey, excuse me, master teacher, should I go ahead and fucking eat shit? Eat shit and die." You ever died before? This ain't negative, homie. Negative energy, you are my polarity. I ain't even negative. I speak facts with 6 X's. FAXXXXXXX. It's shit. I'm gonna go through. I'll run through all your X's. What are you talking about? And it ain't even. Don't say something stupid in here. We ain't got time for that. It's just funny to me. I got no negative. I got no positive polarity, and I got no negative polarity. I'm only me, homie. I'm the single, stand-up, strong, one pole. I'm just here. Who the fuck would say, would you eat poop? You could walk through the streets and say that. This is why I can't. This is why on my channel now, people just, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get straight raw dog punch in the face. Get the fuck out the room. Always on my channel, because I do not have time for that shit. But I do have time for it because I make time. I am time. I'm a time emitter. Me and Saturn are cool. Me and the moon is cool. Me and the sun is cool. Me and Uranus. But the only thing that's happened to Uranus is me sticking a foot in it. Or should we call it Uranus? You want to play with Pluto? I could cloak that shit up. Out of here. Pluto on you. Bye-bye. Which planet you want to play with? all the planets are in my back pocket. I hold the sun in one hand. I hold the moon in the other. Ask about eating poop. You fucking dummy. You're a toddler. Just because I give a 101, you ain't even in kindergarten yet, are you, little kid? you ever seen a comedian just burn down a fucking crowd? Somebody want to heckle? You want to heckle me? I dare you do it live. I'll tell you where I live. Ryan Duvall, you still here? I'll tell you where I live. You seen it? Come meet me at the corner. Talk to me like that. He wants nothing to do with that. You can't even deal with my language over line. You think you can do it in live? You think you're gonna see me in the streets? This is funny to me. Rising Love, what's up? Yeah. in the face, right in the face. Yeah. Well, Rising love. What did you ask before? I didn't. I'm sorry. I wild out sometimes, but Moon and Venus is paired close tonight. Is that what's up? Is Moon and Venus? There's a lot of love in the room, but love can love can get you like fucked up real quick. You put all that energy into Venus. Moon is what, like 2% today? Wasn't it a new moon yesterday? Is that what happened? They gave us the Bible and took us from tribal. Yes, this is yeah, I done this one before, but anybody that ain't heard it before, here's what happened. Tribal is try. Bible is buy. Say bye, bye, bye. Bible is a polarity system. Bible says there's the God and the devil. Yeah? So there's the Bible. It's a Bible. Bible. Ball. Baal or Ball or Bawel. You play with all those ones. But a Bible does that. It says you choose God or you choose the devil. Tribal says 3. The Bible tries to tell you about the triune God, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. What happened to the woman? Let me ask all you fucking preachers out there. You cut this up and ask these when you go to church next time. You go to church, like the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. I got 2. I got a man and his son, and I got a ghost. Where's the woman at? I thought you were preaching about family. What happened to the woman? Tribal will tell you, because Trident is Neptune. Trident is holding and then 3 prongs. It's a shrimp fork. A shrimp fork. 3 prongs. The tribal. It balances things out. It's tribal like this. Somebody gonna say, oh no, he went and did it. Is he gonna do like this? They're gonna do like this? Ain't nobody yeah, Trident, yeah. Ain't nobody repping the fucking right eye, Horus. How about the left eye? Is it the eye? Is it even an eye? It's your fucking medulla oblongata. It's a sideway. It's a side profile. That's what it is. The trident is the connection between the mother and the father and the child. The mother and the father and the child. What are we talking about ghosts in church? First thing they told you is ghosts don't exist. Then they tell you about the Holy Ghost. What the fuck are you talking about? You goddamn retarded baby. You got a bunch of babbling on preachers and teachers telling you, boo. Thank you. Tell you about ghosts. They tell you ghost stories. And then they tell you don't believe in ghosts and don't believe in pagans and warlocks. Pagans? They don't even know what the word pagan means. Pagan is tribal. People of the Pa. Pagan and Magons. Pagans and Magons. Maypole, maple tree, and the maypole. But they'll tell you about the papacy, but they won't tell you about the pagans. They'll tell you about the papacy because they want you to pay paper to the papacy when they be sitting around the thing, take care of the church. But what's the church done for anybody? The church ain't giving shit back. The church is taking it. The preacher's taking it. He running around in his fucking Mercedes Benz. Anybody go to a church? Let me ask you a question real quick here, preacher. You ever see a woman preaching? Yeah, you ever see the head of the church? Pastor. Pa. You got any masters there? Ma ain't speaking. Ma ain't speaking at the church. I told you though. I'm grandma. Favorite liquor in the world is Grand Marnier. Anybody want to talk about Grand Marnier real quick? I just be drinking this because it's what I can afford right now with the monetary magnetic currency that I'm fucking with. I didn't really feel like throwing down $35 on some sweet liqueur. Grand Marnier. Greatest shit in the world. Do that straight out of a snifter. Dude, you know I used to rack? Here's how you do it. You take that Grand Marnier and you put it you put it in that snifter right there so you can sniff it. and you put it on its side. There's a special tool that holds the glass the goblet the right way, and you put a candle underneath it, and it warms it up. So it releases its pheromones and its aroma into your nose, so you can just sniff on it. You ain't even really got to even drink it. I mean, we drink it. A snifter of Grand Marnier, that'll last me, I could sit down and have a drink of that for an hour. That $8 is worth it. Everybody out here pounding Bud Lights. Get the fuck out of here. Drink some grandma. Ain't nobody want to fuck with me when I want to pull a grandma. How you go run through the streets just holding the grandma in my hand? What's next? What's next? Cyber party every day. What you want to know next? Church? Church ain't giving shit to nobody. Why you think their church is so big? They be playing the organs. They playing the organ wrong. You want to get deep on it? You want to get real fucking deep on it? The organs they have, if they play them right, if it's a holy church, if it's really truly holy, there's a church in San Francisco that was made off of a church. Churches, don't get me wrong here. Churches were designed to be holistic. But then somebody overtook them and confused the teachings. But there's a church in San Francisco that the acoustics of the room, if you have two people playing the organs, what will happen is the harmonics will literally cause you to get the fuck out of your own body. It will. They could play notes the right way, and you'll just go release your spirit out of your physical body, because it's an acoustical thing. But most churches got one dude playing the shit the wrong way with his back to you. He ain't even looking at you. He's reading some notations that what he didn't even write himself. He playing the songs. You want it? Zen is a church. I'm a church of my own living God. I'm my own temple. When I speak, I'm breaking things inside of people's skulls. You want to come to church and listen? Y'all feel free. Go make the church a Zen. I'll go and I'll come in there and talk to people. Give me the I'll throw Neville Goddard at your fucking ass. Is that what you want? But I'm gonna be talking just like this. It ain't gonna be any different. I'm gonna have a glass on one side of whatever I want, and I'm gonna have some mangoes. You know I love the mangoes. The mangoes. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just sit there. I'm gonna eat in front of you, and I'm gonna show you all how to open. I'll show you how to use a knife. I'll show you all the shit that I talk about. This is what we preach about. It ain't even preaching. It's just telling you exactly what you already remember, what you need to know about yourself. This is not for me. This is not. Well, if I'm speaking, it's not because I necessarily. This is what I shut this off. You know, when I shut this off, what I do, I go. Church is over. Huh? What's next? What we doing? What we doing here? It's still a party. I was playing about church. We could have a party at a church. See, nobody wants to have a party at church. You go to church on the weird days, like, oh, I'm gonna go pray to the Jesus or whatever the fuck, whatever his fucking name is. Why is it him? Anybody pray to the black goddess? Why are you praying on everything? Pray, or is it Prey? This is exorcising the demons and the Holy Ghost. This ain't a demon. This is a spirit, you fucking dummies. This is not a demon. I'm not a demon. Well, I'm a demon. But this is a spirit. What's the difference between demons and spirits? You want to talk about angels? Angels and spirits? Angels and demons? Demons and Holy Ghosts? Anyways. I do enjoy speaking. I find it very comforting and relaxing. Prayed is to be praying upon something. Don't ever pray. What we do is we meditate or mediate, or the word is wrong when someone says pray. The action is close to correct. Praying is literally to put your idea and faith into something that you don't know about, which is spiritual. So they're telling you about spiritual knowledge, but if you prey on a spirit, ooh, that's not going to go right if you prey on a spirit. But if you use spirit to walk with you, it's completely different. A praying mantis? Praying mantis will bite your dumb ass. They even bite? What do they do? They're weird little fuckers. A praying mantis? Man, a mantis. Yeah, a mantis. Yo. Okay, you know what? How about this? You want me to change it up real quick, Jude Meister? I told you all what my three spirit animals. Hey, do you all remember? I might have to say it again. Anybody want to comment here? Do you know what my three spirit animals are? I told you, there's three. One underground, one on the ground, and one in the water, and one in the air. Those are the three. I told you, 3 levels to everything. Stop with the 4s. 4s ain't it. You can't force anything. The book called Power versus Force. Power is where it's at. I have power. I have unlimited power. I don't have to force. I don't have to for anything. Although if you want to play with 4s, I could tell you about the 4s. But the 4s was burnt down by the actual unit of measurement, which is the fire. The fire which burnt things down. Octopus is not it. Drew Meister is not an octopus. Well, it is an octopus. Well, it is an octopus, but what's the word before that? You're right. Okay, you know what? You're right. But it's a special kind of octopus. Special kind. There's probably, if you never heard me say before, you probably have never heard. You could go look it up. The Drew Meister is a special kind of octopus, which is literally the same thing. Nah, blue ring. What's that? What mangoes and avocado? Yep, mangoes and avocados. Well, when I go on a fast, I do. Well, whenever I go that way, it's mangoes. Well, no. I don't do that. I do avocados, pickles, olives. Avocados, pickles, and olives. If you go watch that video where I showed you guys what I eat, that's what you eat. And then I use hearts of palm and artichokes. Get on that diet, you'll be Mediterranean real quick. The blue ring octopus. No. Olives is, yes, you live for olives. You know why, Rising Love? Because olives mean all alive. We're all alive if you eat olives, because they've pickled them with lime. Because that limey shit that they have to, there's a process to make olives the same way. Olives and wine, it's like the grapes. Grapes and olives go well together for a very good reason. And blue cheese. Blue cheese, olives, and wine go together for a reason. And so, ain't nobody else gonna tell me? I'll tell you. It's called the mimic octopus. Put that into your. Yeah, put that in your. Yeah. Put that in your. Put that in your Googles. Look up the mimic octopus, because it literally can change shape and form to anything. Mimic octopus. That's my water creature. And then okay, what's my land creature? I'll tell you, it don't matter. I'll show you my whole fucking natal chart. It don't matter to me. An Auroch. It's not. I mean, it's kind of changing to that because I can morph pretty quickly. An Auroch is probably it. Rising Love. I can't put it on here right now. I don't have the capacity to do that right now. But I'll just tell you like this. Obviously, I'm fucking Gemini after Gemini. Rhinos, you know what, Shaman Clown, you close, because I always be talking about elephants and rhinoceroses and rhinos and all the grays. You know, the gray skin, they have thick skin. I'm pretty sure I'm an elephant most of the time. Me and Ami figured this out the other day. I used to call her, I call her Moon Key, because she's like my key to the moon, or a monkey. But she always has elephants around. I have elephants everywhere. Elephants. and I thought she was the elephant and I was something else. And then we kind of figured out the other day, I'm the actual elephant. I'm the elephant in the room. Rub, 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 rub. So anything of the gray matters, right? But I tell people that I'm like, what's that little creature that runs around that can just change and morph? It's on the ground. It's one of those lizards. You know, they can just. It's a chameleon. I'll tell you that, a chameleon. Yeah, she's my. I call her Moonkey. Yeah, Moonkey, monkey. She does have a little bit of a monkey mind, so I call her that, and I think that's why. But yeah, yeah, a camille, a chameleon. Yeah, a gecko kind of stuff. And then the air one. Well, I really identify with the crows because they just. Well, I mean, they hang out with me. I hang out with crows all the time. If I walk outside in a minute when I take this dog for a walk, um, it's it's um it's crow nature, but that's not. I think probably I kind of because obviously I'm an air sign. There's a bird that I really am. I don't know. I don't want to call myself an eagle because I don't. I've seen some eagles, but nah, that's not really. There's it's something more vicious in the air. Like an eagle really like they protect the eagle for some reason. You know, this is America, right? This is America. Crows always bring me gifts. They always be talking to me. You know, whenever I used to live in this place down the street, um, me didn't know anything about crows, and then I would just send the crows over to wake her up in the morning. But yeah, me and the crows get down. I don't think I am one. Peacock. Hey, Ryan Duvall. Thank you for sticking around, even though I called you a cocksucker. I appreciate it, man. You know I just be playing with you, right? Ryan Duvall, you still here? Oil and glitter, bring a unicorn. Peacocks, yeah, peacocks and that shit. I don't know. I still haven't figured out exactly what bird. I like the falcon a little bit, but I don't think that's me. It's definitely not an. I mean, it might be an eagle, but I don't think so. And there's a couple other. There's a. I don't. I always dip through different birds. You know, it's like you get a bunch of different ladies back in the day were called the birds. You know, doves. Oh, you a dove, rising love? Bluebirds? Huh. Um, I've seen a few bluebirds and redbirds, and I've even seen a parrot and a parakeet in nature. Like I could walk out front and just sitting in a tree, which is fucking unbelievable. To see a parrot in like just out there is weird. I was like, what the fuck is that thing doing? Why shouldn't that be in someone's house? It's so funny. Like I I go off on some people when they got birds in the cage. But there's a one specific thing that it's the parrot or the parakeet. I think they like to be in the cage. Um, and it's connected like this. Um, this dude who used to he was a gay dude that had AIDS. Imagine that. And he had a parrot in his in his house in a cage. I was always uncomfortable going to his house, and he made me feel fucking weird. But it was just a really a connection to his character traits that he would keep a bird locked up in something to mimic him, which was a broken bird. He was a broken dude that had a broken bird stuck in a cage rather than letting it fucking fly. What'd you say here? I see parrots, kookaburras, cockatoos, crows, eagles, and the black cockatoos. Crows and eagles, I don't even, I never really see like that, but I get you on the eagles. Cockatoos is a fun word to say. Cockatoo. Cockatoo. I don't. In this city, you'll see birds. There's trees everywhere, so you can catch them if you look into the trees. But um, most people ain't really looking in trees. Like I see bees. Dude, I got stung by a bee on the bottom of my foot, the arch of my foot. A bee stung me. I'd never been stung by a bee in my life, and it stung me on the bottom of my foot. Imagine that shit. Huh. That's got me rethinking something here. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Fuck it. Nope. So I kind of just went off on my leisurely little journey into my mind. I think I should, but I think I shouldn't. Yeah. Huh. I'm in the middle on it because it could turn out wonderful, but I think it's not. I can't really tell. It's really a fucking 50-50. It's I should probably pull a card on it and see. And oh look, it just got really dark. You see that? It went from this to that. Let me turn the light on. And I'm gonna have to go to the fucking office and tell them to turn this goddamn motherfucking noise off. It's so terrible. There we go. The most troubling part is not that it doesn't bother me that the noise is happening. It bothers me that it's bothering the dog, but I think the dog can tune it out. If she was really nervous about it, because they're man, this one time, the only time I let somebody watch Meatwad, I thought they were gonna stay at the house, but they didn't. They just came and like checked on her and like hang out for a little while. Somehow the fucking fire alarm went off in the house. It broke, right? And the only reason that it got fixed is that the neighbor that lived next to me, this is in Indiana, called me, and so I called the person who was supposed to be watching the dog. The dog was in the house with the fire alarm going off. It fucking broke her brain, dude. It fucked her up. I mean, she's good now. She's good. I mean, obviously she's. But I was like, the only time I'd ever let anybody watch my dog, and the fire alarm goes off, and I gotta have a neighbor. This is crazy. Like what? I thought you were watching my dog. But I don't want to be the overbearing helicopter parent. I don't want to be that. I never want. I mean, but damn, that dog was fucked up for hours. Could you imagine a fire alarm going off? Like right now, outside there, it's just. Can you guys hear it right now? Can you hear it? It's not just inside of my skull. It's outside. It's out there. I know, dude. It was fucking. I'm 10 states away. I was somewhere else. I was on a vacation, and my friend was supposed to watch the dog, right? Oh man, all of the pain and anxiety this dog must feel because of that. I was like, oh my God, it fucking broke my goddamn heart. Except, no, I didn't. It's still there. She's good. So, but you guys can't hear that though, huh? Shaman, you could hear it. Like I could walk out the door right now. Okay, I'm gonna do this just so y'all don't think I'm crazy. Just so y'all don't think I'm crazy. I mean, y'all know I'm crazy, but listen. I'm gonna walk right outside. Listen. Do you hear that? Here. Let's go figure this shit out right now. I mean, I don't even understand where it's coming from. Okay, I don't understand where this noise is coming from. It's fucking obnoxious. There's nothing I can do about it. Like I see now I'm in here and the puppy, she can hear a little bit, but if I'm over here, like I can still hear it. There's like I'm in an apartment building, so now I have to deal with an apartment. Like y'all heard that, right? So no, there's no fire. There's nothing happening. There's no as I'm talking about the fire alarm, as I'm talking about the dog's problem with the fire alarm. It's just a stupid noise. Why do that? I'm have, yeah, I know. I'm so fire right now. They send off alarms. I've set off fire alarms a few times. It's always funny. I've always my entire life identified with what firemen do. Like it's so weird. Like it's just like they're the most fucking amazing people. Always, 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 always. I've only like when you meet a fireman out in public and they're just the sweetest, most gentle, kind-hearted people. They're always big dudes. Firemen are always pushing like 200 lbs, you know, 6'1", 200 lbs. They'll do anything for anyone. They're like super like whatever I need to do is getting done. they're part of power, where the polarity of the police is they're part of force. They're in the forces, but firemen are actually fire. See, when I talk about this, the forces, but they got it wrong. Power wins every time. Fire wins every time. Fire melts ice. Ice can't put fucking fire out. we can burn 200,000 million zillion degrees. Setting fire alarms off. I was sleeping. Do they douse or douse? Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Good. I like that. Thank you. Hey, you see now that you came back with the real words. Thank you for coming back after we talking about poop, Ryan Duvall. Yes, dowsing. Dowsing is finding water with the wand. Yes. Or dousing, which is the funniest shit I always say. My buddy always said I should get a tattoo of a gasoline, like a tank of gas on this hand and a match on this one. Because wherever I go, I'm either starting a fire, I'm pouring some gasoline on it because it's fucking funny. But what the funnier part is because I blow on things. Whoo! You know, like the whoo. It's the eagles and desert eagles, you know. Rising love, yes, I do. I will definitely. If there's a fire there, I'm like, well, oh, look at it, look at it, look at it. I mean, I've stuck my hand in fire before, like a giant like fire. I'll stick my hand in it. That's not a problem. I mean, I'm not gonna leave it there. I'm not cooking myself, but it's. Fire burn hotter the more air. Yeah, burn hotter. Yeah, I got you. Fire burn hotter the more air. Yeah, we burn it. We blow on things because if I gotta be really true and honest with the whole thing, I mean I'm not disrespecting the rest of the other two elements, but I'm saying like the highest level is air. I mean the highest level is mentalism, and that requires no oxygen. Back to the beginning of the video, but. Air is where it's at. I mean, except unless of course Neo is instructed by Morpheus. Morpheus is to morph. Morphing doesn't. So you have two kinds of creatures. You got exoskeletal creatures, right? So these certain little they're always insects. Insects. I'm not gonna break that one down for you, but insects sometimes have exoskeletal situations where their bones are on the outside. Let me plug this. There it is. Okay. So the way the can anybody absolutely for certain say that these creatures that are tiny that have exoskeletal do you know that they're breathing? Do you know that? Do you know that fish underwater, how are they living? How are fish in the water? Because we're up here like this. But there's something in the water that's. How does it go from O2 to CO2? Interesting. Break that down a little more for me. CO2 is carbon oxygen too. Is that CO2? Carbon oxygen too? I start my meditation on these kind of things with the idea that I don't know that CO2. I don't even know what O is. I don't even know what C is. I don't even know what two is. We've doubled that. They show me that thing. Show me what carbon is and show me what oxygen is. Show it to me. Are you sure right now when we're breathing, we're not breathing in a bunch of other different things? Back to, are you breathing that, Neo? Is it oxygen? Are you sure? Yeah, their magic is this they make you believe. It's a make believe game. I mean, we all having fun doing it, but they make you believe you need things that you don't believe that you don't need. Like this is fasting. This is what the Mayans talked about. We feast and we do this. I don't need this. This is fun for me. It's enjoyable. It's enjoyable to sit on this couch. It's enjoyable to smell myself. I don't get. I'm stanking right now. I should probably burn some incense and clean the house and whatever. But we having a party. You don't clean up during the party. That's the dumbest shit ever, right? So I go from this state of being of a mental magical manifestation and do all that, right? And then but then I can come back down here and hang out with the bottle, hang out with you guys. It's all different. I'm in a whole new world right now. Am I breathing oxygen in this world? And this is like I go through these little tangents, but I still know the purpose of them. The purpose is what? The word purpose comes from porpoise or pure position. Purpose is pure position. What is your purpose? What is your pure position? And this is it. I. It will change tomorrow. It will change in a moment when I walk outside. It will change when I go knock on the fucking. No one's gonna be in the office. There's nothing to do. Is there? Can I find a number to call? Can I shut this shit off? What do you do with it? Like this can't be happening all night. There's no way. Like I gotta turn this off in a second and make a phone call to the to turn the fucking thing off. Like as much as but that's the thing. Is right now because we're partying, our voices are overwhelming the sound of the sirens. You know what sirens are? Sirens are those women. Those women are called sirens. The sirens of the sea. So the sirens, I wish I could tell you a really long story. It's a story I'd rather not tell, but I'll tell it anyways. It's a tale. There was this chick. that how to tell the story. Basically what happened was the fire trucks came. She was trying to fuck with me and threw my shit out of her house in the street. I lost my phone for a couple days. She threw my shit out. After I told her my name was Daniel, she slapped me. We were naked. I'm gonna tell you a story. I'm gonna tell you a story. We were naked, like about to fuck in like hot water in the bathroom, just naked, just loving each other. And then she's like, "Zen's not your name. What's your name?" I was like, "My name is, my name is whatever you want to be, honey. Playing games, right? What's your real name?" She goes, I says it's Daniel. And she goes, slaps me in the face, grabs all of my shit. She goes, "Oh my God, I knew that." Like, because she had a bad experience with the Daniel, apparently. And goes out. I'm naked. I'm naked. And now she goes out, walks out the bathroom, like runs out the bathroom. And she naked and grabs all of my shit and throws it into the fucking street. Like, where am I supposed to go? I'm naked. I'm naked. I'm naked in this bitch's house. And now all of a sudden, her friend her friend works for the fire department. Comes through. I'm sitting there naked in her bathroom. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? Like, how you want me to leave? You just threw all of my clothes and all of my belongings outside of your house. You want me to go run out naked to collect them? I was like, you need to go get my shit. You just threw it out your house. That's some that Zen's got some stories, yo. That's real. Mm. Lost my phone for a few days. Lost like I don't know how much. I don't know how. Like, this is the time I had a little bit of money in my fucking pot. In the back of this phone right here. This is the same phone. I had like I don't know a few $100s in there. Oh, that was obviously gone. But I got my phone back, which is nice. That's how we roll around. But I was like, but this is off of this chick that was about to catch it was like a friend of mine used to throw her around a little bit. I mean she would, but I didn't realize what if she saw me walking past a window and wanted to fuck, and I was like, oh my God. All right, she was sexy, but she was a siren. She was a siren. There's a little Zen story. I could tell you more about that story. That's a fucking hilarious story right there. All of the funny times we have together. You know? You know, people like Zen, why don't you write a book? Man, that's the tip of the iceberg. That's the story I just told you. I only told you a piece of the story, and that's only a tiny little fragment of some crazier shit that's ever happened in my life. Uh, we're always naked, but where do you find yourself? That's what the question is. I find myself just sitting on her chair, going, "Can you go and get my shit?" And just having a discussion. Like she got she forgot who I was in the moment of lust and love and energy, and she lost herself, and we both lost ourselves, and then we found ourselves because she thought she associated me with the name Daniel. And so she got caught up in that shit. And I mean, we were drinking tequila. We were drinking tequila all day. This is one of the first times I drank tequila. And this is probably why the last, like, a little bit after that, I was like, I gotta figure out what's going on with this tequila. So I just started drinking tequila. Almost it was in this spirit. I like tequila. I really do. It's a magical substance. The whole process and yeah. Yeah, tails are behind us and fallacies are in front of us when we all stand in the middle. Exactly. This is why my tailbone, I probably broke my tailbone playing football one time. I have a fucking really large tailbone where like it's insurmountable. Like my tailbone is it's really big. Like you can see it. Most people you can't see their tailbone. They got a nice like their butt covers it up and the fat they got. No, you can see it's protruding out of my tailbone. My tail is big. And the fallacies and all the shit that's in front of us. Yeah, it's called fallacies is from fall. You know, because we fall down the stairs. We fall down, but we get a tal is yes a tal a tail is tall, which is tale. Yes. So the tales of the um there's a thing in New Orleans that they do. It's called the tales of the was it tales of the cocktails? No, what's it called? Um Man, I just fucking lost it. It's a bunch of bartenders that just throw this really huge fucking party. It's Tales of the Cocktails, I think it's called. Is that what it's called? Is that right? Anybody know this? Tales of the Cocktails? It's like all the shit we do when we go out and get spiritual. This is it. This is it. We're doing this right now. The spirit is what's in us, and then we go out and we have this, which is spiritual. The spiritual teachers are all fucking bunch of drunks. If anybody gonna come out here and tell you to do this shit and be sober, whatever sobriety means, what does sober mean? Here, let's play this. Let's do it right now. How do we break down the word sober? Sober, robust? No, there's no T in sober. How do we do that? Break down the word sober. Because see here, this is the biblical story. They tell you in one sentence to be sober. They tell you don't be a drunkard. But then they tell you, I'm fucking killing this right now. They tell you in the first sentence, be sober. But then they say here, come drink, blink, come drink the blood of Christ. And they offer you a glass of wine. You don't want me to drink, but Jesus turned water into wine, and then we go and drink wine. But you say don't be a drunk. Don't be so stay sober. You told me to stay sober, but I come to your church and you give me a glass of wine. What the fuck does that? How confusing is that? Cut that little piece out right there. Send it to all the churches. Tell them to get back to me. Get in my fucking email box. Holler at me. Holler at me. I told you like this. You're going to tell people to stay sober, but then you're going to give them wine. You fucking faggots. Hmm? 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 Who's that dude up on the cross right there? Who's that dude on the cross? Apparently, if you stand there, if you stand there preaching to the choir and I walk into your church, shit's gonna change. They're gonna look up there and they're gonna see this dude hanging across and they go, well, what's this dude right here? Is that him? Hmm. I walked into church on Easter Sunday and broke it. Word is bond. Parable gone too deep. Thank you, Ryan Duvall. Yeah, I mean, we know what it means. We know what the parable means. We know exactly what it means. But water into wine, I turn water to Van Gogh. You didn't hear me though? What did somebody cut your ear off? No, I still got both of them. I got extra ears. I got ears everywhere. So what occurs is this. If Jesus turned water into wine, I turn water into 200 proof. 200 proof. That's 100% liquor. Like straight moonshine. The shine of the moon. They can tell you about the sun, but they ain't gonna tell you about the moon, even though they're moon worshippers. See, the moon worshippers are money worshippers. Because the church is literally trying to harvest money off of people. They ain't talking to the sun. The sun is easy. You ever see these people out here? Why isn't the church at the beach? Why can't I go to the church at the beach? Right there. Shore, water, the whole thing, enjoying it. I do that. I do that. I do that. I mean, I might be a little white right now, but I might be a little red skinned if I need to be, but why down in the church on Sunday morning? I got a hangover. It's too early for this. Why am I listening to this dude talk on Sunday morning? What a dumb thing to do. So you line it up where 5 days you got to go to work. Saturday you can have your Saturn day, which you go spend all your money that you got fried on Friday, and then Saturday you burn all your money in cash away. You cachet that shit, and then on Sunday you go. Well, we gonna preach to the sun. It's guilt training. Thank you, Jude Meister. He goes, Sunday, I feel so bad. I am so hungover. What a mistake I've made. Oh, it's so terrible. I fucked everything up. Please beseech me of all of my sins. Oh, Jesus, please help me. Jesus ain't going to help you. You already helped if you want to be. You're already good. That's the best part of the whole thing. The whole journey is you're already helped. You're already taken care of. This shit is done, paid for, everything is, there's no debts, there's no creditors, there's nothing. You just do this. Ride that sine wave. Yeah, they tell you this. You're living in sin. They keep telling you this. Every Sunday, people go and they tell you on Sunday that everybody's living in sin. Which is sign? Which sign you want, y'all? You like this one? I like this one. This one I really, really like. I like this sign. That was a lot of fun for me. I throw that to everybody. I don't throw this to anybody. That's too forceful. I throw this to everybody because this is a fun one. Throw this to people. I mean, what kind of chick is it? Does she want this one or she want that one? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Let me scroll back through here. Let me see what y'all had to say. Yeah, the Dyer was an alcoholic for decades. Wayne Dyer? Oh, for real? I didn't even know. Wayne Dyer. I know who he is, yeah. I don't know him like that. I don't really pay attention. I don't really follow anybody. I walk with my friends. I don't follow nobody. That's stupid. The Drunken Master. Well, what a great movie. Who did the Drunken Master? Hey, Shaman Clown. Who was it? It wasn't Jet Li. It was It's somebody that probably doesn't even drink. What the fuck is his name? Well, the Drunken Master movie has been done a few times, but the most important one was who? What's his name? Is the stream lagging for you guys right now? Let me quiet down. I gotta do something about this, yo. I gotta do something about this fucking this fire alarm bullshit in a second. I'm gonna give you to like 2 hours and 8 minutes. Is that right? No, I'm gonna give you 207:12. Is that right? 207:12. Is it laggy on your end or is it laggy on my end? Is everybody getting lagged on this? Where am I going tonight? I'm just staying here on the couch, man. I had way too many days of fun. I might go to the store, but I got $20 left. I got $20 left. I got money. I got currency everywhere, but I got $20 in real physical currency. Y'all see me do that last night when I went to this store and fucking I left my money on the counter, and then I had to come back and get it. But I think this should be enough. I could probably go. This is like 3 shots. Yeah, we good. 3 shots is good. Because I need to turn that shit off. That's not gonna like I could go to the bedroom with this puppy, but she's comfy right now. Look at you want to see the little puppy? Hey, just to know, this is how my little puppy gets down. Look at her. She's so she's so comfortable in there. She's so cute. Little puppy head. This is how comfortable this dog is. This dog gets fed anything I eat, and she gets a couch plus a bed on the couch. Yeah, yeah. You know, I might even put it on there. If y'all want to if y'all want to buy me some beverages or whatever, you know how to do it. I'm gonna say it again. 2 hours in, I'll say it like this. 2 hours entertainment. It's PayPal.me/TsarXen and you could do it at the Square Cash, which is the $ with TSAR Zar Zen XEN. It's not ZEN. I tell you my name is Zen, but it's XEN, which is like it's different numeral. It's different codexes within the numerological bullshit, whatever. I don't know. I didn't choose to do it that way, but it does. It just changes it slightly. So if Z is the 26th letter, the let's see, X, Y, Z is the 24th letter. So 24, what's E? 5. 24, 5. Oh, what's N? Anybody know what N is? LMNOP. What's the middle of the alphabet? M, what was it? M? So you could figure out, you could add that all up any way you like. You could find out what ZEN and what XEN means. You could find out what we're doing today. But so if y'all can help me with that, that's fucking beautiful. I'll keep this cast. See, it's called a live stream or a cast. Keep this cast going. Or I can come back to you guys. Your dinner time? Here you go. Thank Rising Love. You always doing. I appreciate it. You made of money, huh? What are you going to make before us? Rising Love. Check it out. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get off of here right now. Um, because I gotta take the dog out. I definitely gotta turn that fucking alarm off. That's so stupid. But I'll come back on here and get guys. Give me like 40 minutes. 40. Yeah. 202, 203. Fucking hang tough, hang loose. Have a good old time with yourself. Ooh, nice. Thymus. You should all do this sometimes. Do that sometimes. It puts energy into your system. It keeps you young. I'll talk to you guys very soon. Stay blessed. Stay beautiful. It's a pleasure.